So those three right here are my three dual action pull stations. So I have this one. This one right here is my Simplex brake glass pull station. And I have the other one. This one right here is just an EST Sega pull station. Of course, this one's made from Edwards. And we have the last pull station. The third pull station is our Simplex dual action T-bar, of course, with a push bar. And we're going to go ahead and start off with our Edwards pull station first. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and do the Edwards EST Sega pull station. Really cool about this pull station is this is dual action because as you can see it says they have this little bar right here. The one you can lift and pull it down. And then really cool. So to pull down the pull station, all you literally have to do is actually lift up this little handle thing and pull it down. To pull down this little lever here. I'm going to do it now. There you go. Now your pull station is actually pulled. And if I reset it, we're going to go ahead and reset this. So to reset your pull station, all you literally have to do is actually flip down that switch. That's something you have to do. And after that, you're going to go ahead and reset this. Flap that little bar up and close it. Like that. Let's try it one more time. Flip that switch. Here we go. So all that you have to do based on the fire alarm pull station is pulled, you reset it, you automatically need to flip that switch. This is what the pull station actually does. But yeah, and so is the fire alarm. The different kinds of fire alarms like a BT12 can do the pull down and then you reset it and the handle flips that switch up. So that's what happens. But not this one, because if you pull it down and if you reset it without flipping that switch, look, look what happens. It's gonna be pulled like that. I don't want you to do that. So yeah, that's not cool because if you pull it without reset it without flipping that switch, it could automatically re-pull. So if I flip it over to the back here, you'll see some of the wires here. So I only have one wire because I broke off that black wire up here. So the negative wire is just for the black wire, and those two wires are for the positive. And here's the model number right here. So cat no means that's the model number. The model number of this one is 279B1110. And if I open up the station, you'll see that little thing, the one you can break the glass. And basically, some pull stations can have the little key lock here. So other EST Sega pull stations can have the key lock here. And then to open up, so instead of the little key lock here, you can actually open it with a screwdriver. So to reset your pull station and open it, you might get your screwdriver, insert it, and then it automatically opens. So that's really cool. And I will give this one more pull, and then we're going to move up to the other pull stations. Okay? The last pull, and then we're going to do our last reset. There we go. Alright, so that is the Edwards Sega pull station. Alright, now we're on the second pull station here. So now this second pull station is a Simplex 2099, 9799 brake glass pull station. Really old pull station. I got it 1 year ago, which is May 2024. And to pull it down, or literally actually what you're going to do is you're going to break the glass and pull the T-bar. Like this. Break the glass and pull it down. Just like that. And then here's that little bar right here. This thing is called a groove. Basically, when you pull down the pull station, the groove automatically shows up. See, look. Yep, really dirty. Look at the handle. It's really messy. And then to reset your pull station, you're gonna actually take your pull station to reset. You're gonna take your Simplex B key. This one can automatically reset with this. We're gonna go ahead and stick your key in, turn it, Oh, this thing's not opening. There you go. And then you flap it back up. Here. And then here's that little lever. So basically, when the fire alarm pull station's open, this pull station spring loaded. This little lever here is spring loaded. And that you can close it. Okay, I would just give this one a little thing. So some pull stations can have the push bar on it, but some break glass pull stations do not even have the push bar, which is this pull station. The one I do have has the one with the push bar on it. But if I pull down this pull station one more time, you see the button here. So then the inside is a button. So if I pull down the pull station, you see this little button here in the inside. This one is a button. So basically, when the the button will actually tell you that the fire alarm is actually activated. So yeah, or I can say the button gets released, or I can say if the pull station is pulled, the alarm gets released. The button gets released, I mean. And then if you see a button, all you really have to do is just close it. Or if you do not want to pull it, you may deactivate if you like. You're in the inside. Alright, I'll look in the inside again. Alright, you see in the inside, some buttons can have the silver button, but this one, or maybe a white button in the inside, so, yeah. And here's the little thing where you can put your glass rod in. But if you don't want the spring, you may pull it right back off if you want to. And then now your pull station has no spring that you guys don't even like, so yeah. I'll just flip it back up. Put it back in there. Go. Now your pull station has a spring. Alright. Now we close it. Okay. Now we're going to flip it over to the back side of this station. Now we're on the back here of this device. So on this device, it has 4 screw terminals. So you flip it on the back. So there are 4 screw terminals here. So terminal number 4 is the white wire. Terminal number 3 is the white wire. And terminal 2 and 1 are the black negative wires too. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your 2 positive wires on 3 and 4, and the negative wires on 3 and 1. The negative wires on 3 and 1, I can't understand the word. And here's the model number, 2099-9799. Okay? And I think I do not even have the break glass one, because I think I broke it. But I can actually buy a new one if I want to, like break the glass and pull it down. Or maybe I can buy a couple of them, the break glass ones, if I want to. So, yeah. And now normally some pull stations can have like an adjustable pull station, which means that this one could have a little LED here. But yeah, basically if you pull down the pull station, the little LED will actually tell you if the alarm is activated. But this one does not even have the LED, which is strange. Which is weird. See that? So this thing will have like a little rectangle, the one you can have like put the LED and the addressable switch as well. Alright, now we're going to read the basics about what it says. So, fire alarm, let you know this is the fire alarm, pull down, simplex. And I'll give this one more pull, and then we have to move up to the other pull stations. Alright, so that is the simplex pull station. Now we're on our last device. So our last device is our simplex dual action T-bar model. So what a dual action T-bar means, it could have a little push bar, the one can say push. And then this one right here has an adjustable LED right here. So what is like an adjustable LED? So now normally this pull station is adjustable. So that pull station can actually connect it to a fire alarm control panel or a fire alarm annunciator. So let's say if you have like let's say if you have 7 zones. So I will say if this pull station can be pulled on the 7th floor, it can show zone 7. Or I can say if this fire alarm pull station is pulled, I think this pull station will be on zone 6. And the fire alarm control panel will say the fire alarm will be activated on zone 6. Or on the 6th floor, whatever. So let's say this one, even if you have it on the same loop, okay, and you have one of these on the same floor or a different floor, you could tell exactly which one it was. So if you have like this one, this pull station can be connected to an adjustable module or panel or something like that. So if you tell me on the descriptions about what it is, this adjustable pull station, I mean, no, if you tell, see, if you want to text in the comments, go to the comment section about what this pull station does. Like it can be like an adjustable panel or something. And here's that little dot right here. So to pull down the pull station, all you really have to do is press this little push bar here. You already have to do is press it in and pull it down. Like this. Like push in, pull down. So basically if I pull down this pull station, this thing has the same groove. Like, so this one has the same groove as this one. See that? Same groove. And I'm going to go ahead and reset those. Look. See the same grooves on them? They're all the same. So I'm going to go ahead and reset those. I also reset the push bar first. Set this one. So now this pull station can actually connect it to some kind of like, yeah. Alright, so now this pull station can actually have this little LED. So the reason why it has the little LED, if I'd open up the station here, you'll see these this little LED here, this little circle. So now this little dot right here, this bigger one, is actually called an adjustable LED. So what an adjustable LED means that this one is actually have this little dip switches, the one you can set your address. And yeah, that's really cool. So what this LED is for is actually asking like if the fire alarm pull station's closed is not activated, that means it will be flashing too. So yeah. And here's that little button here. Now this one has a white button. And then, so this one right here is called a tube. So what this tube's for is actually for this little LED. So basically, if the fire alarm pull station's closed, if the tube lines up with that little LED, the pull station LED will go through the tube and comes out to this little circle here, the smaller circle. And also, if somebody activated the pull station, it will be activated. So, yeah. So I'm going to show you how to pull it without pushing the push bar. So without pushing the push bar, all you literally have to do is you have to put your thumb right on the T-bar. Right here. You put your thumb on the T-bar and pull it down. The same thing. You don't have to push it in. It's really cool. Really good barrier, I think. Maybe I can buy a fire alarm control panel with it. And I'm going to show you how to remove the T-bar. Remove the push bar, So, if I open up the pull station again, you see this little push bar right here. These two tabs. So if I push in the push bar right now, these tabs are actually moving. So, basically if the fire alarm pull station's open, these tabs are pressed in, which means that the fire alarm pull station is not open. If the fire alarm pull station is open. And basically when the fire alarm pull station is closed, this thing will be against to this thing here. And it could tell you this. So basically if the fire alarm pull station's push bar doesn't work, this thing's open. Because if you're trying to push it in while the alarm is open, it doesn't work. So basically, if you press it in while the pull station's closed, it's gonna work. So yeah, and I'm gonna show you how to remove this little push bar right here, this one. So simply what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and take out. You're gonna squeeze in these two tabs, and after that you're gonna take it off, and then the pull station will be single action. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't think you're not allowed to. Alright, so squeeze it in. Okay. It does not work. Okay, I actually don't know. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna, So what you're gonna do is you take out the push bar, squeeze in these two tabs, and the T-bar will automatically fall off like this. And now your T-bar is gonna be a single action. Like that, see? So you don't. I think you may take the push bar off if you like, but I'd rather have like the T-bar really cool, the smooth one. I would place this back in. Okay. Alright, now we're going to show you how to place it in. So to place this in, all that you have to do is actually push in these two tabs, press it in, boom. See that? Now let's try it by hand. So simply what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and put in the push bar to show you how to do that. You squeeze in these two tabs and the push bar, and you connect them together. Now the push bar works. Alright? But if it's too hard to push it in, just let me know. More depth with that. Alright, now your pull station has no push bar and I took it off. That's strange, okay? Now your pull station is becoming a single action. Because like a single action pull station does, like you don't have to push it in, you just like pull it down. Just like that. How amazing. And then I'm going to show you how to place the push bar back in right now. So to place in your push bar is you're gonna go ahead and place these two things in. Place them in. Of course this one's really hard, I don't care. You place in these two push bars, or I can say like place this one in. How do you do this? Oh. Okay. Alright, let me be right back. Alright, now I just put it back in the push bar right now. So what you're gonna do is so the reason why, you know how I put in the push bar? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your push bar, like open up the pull station, and then what you're gonna do is squeeze in these two tabs on, and after that you're gonna connect these things here. These are for the push bar. So what you're gonna do is you place in the push bar here. Now your push bar will work. Now it works. Look. Now I'll give this one more pull. All right. Uh-oh. Alright y'all, these are my 3 fire alarm dual action pull stations. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please comment and subscribe. And this is Leo Sada signing off.